The highlight of the week, sponsored by Dave Franick Auto. Looking for that first car for your son or daughter? Don't panic. See Dave Franick.
Well, it was a brainchild of mine. My mother had cancer and my grandmother died of cancer. I thought it'd be a good thing to generate some money for cancer research. We're donating all of our net proceeds to the Jimmy V Foundation. Jimmy V Foundation is going to be more heavily involved next year, but they are involved this year, but next year they're going to really be involved. We have some of the best teams in the country and definitely the area coming up. For the girls' side, this game that's going on behind me pits two state champions from last year, one from Massachusetts and a state champion from New Jersey, North Hunterdon. And tomorrow we have some of the best teams in the country from the boys' level. St. Andrews, St. Benedict's, us, Hill House, who's #1 in Connecticut, 12-0, probably on the brink of being ranked in the top in the country, and St. Benedict's Prep, Our Savior New American. And then we got a good local game, very good local game, Sparta versus Columbia. You know, they're 12-1, and Columbia's a very tough team.
When you reached out to these programs, I guess it was a no-brainer. It's a great tournament for a great cause.
Yeah, a lot of these teams were jumped right on it. It was especially when I got the matchups together. You know, a team like St. Benedict's, they're traveling all over the country. So Mark Taylor's a very good friend of mine, and when I told him what we were doing and who we would have him matched up against, St. Andrews from Rhode Island, he was more than willing to come up and play in it. So it was great.
How important is it for the kids not only to learn basketball here at Pope John, but life lessons like this that give back to the community? How important is that to you with your program?
I mean, it's almost more important. We have every single one of my guys here. We have 19 players dressed varsity. All 19 of them are here volunteering tonight. I'm not going to have them volunteer tomorrow because we have a game, but the girls will be volunteering tomorrow. So I mean, it's important. This touches everything more than basketball, and it's very important that they understand and they realize that there's a lot of things that are more important than winning games.
And I'm sure you've spearheaded the charge, but there's been a lot of people that have helped you out. Who are some of the people and organizations that helped make this thing happen?
Well, first and foremost is our booster president, David Wilder. He was spearheaded a lot of this with me. He was the event chairman. And unfortunately, his grandmother died of cancer, so he's out of town. He'll be back tomorrow. But he was the guy who really helped me. I secured a Gatorade sponsorship, which provided us with coolers and mixes and more than enough Prime and Recover and Gatorade that everyone will be very well hydrated. Anaconda Sports has donated 16 girls balls and 20 boys balls for the event. And McDonald's has donated $700 to the Jimmy V Foundation for cancer research as well. So we have a lot of good sponsorships, and those are the people that really helped us out, along with the Booster Club.
And you mentioned you're hoping this is going to be a continuing event here at Pope John.
Not hoping. It will be a continuing event next year. On the girls' end, I really want to get Malcolm X Shabazz versus Christ the King. That's the matchup I really want to get next year for the girls. And for the boys, we're going to get teams from. We have a tentative commitment from a team from California, and we really want to get DeMatha up here and Paul VI and Bishop O'Connell. Really, the dream would be us, St. Benedict's, Hudson Catholic, and maybe St. Pat's or one of the other Catholic schools versus Paul VI, DeMatha, Bishop O'Connell, and Gonzaga. A DC versus Maryland Catholic League shootout. That's the goal really for next year. So we got to work on it. We're starting January 22nd to work for 2014.